Father tell you?
Nothing I didn't already know by then.
The campus disco. How did that come up?
Because it's where he raped you, Mom. Is that when you fell in love with him? Because you told me it was love at first sight. So what did you mean? Did you mean that when the song was playing, the lights were going, he had you pinned down?
I don't deserve to be ambushed.
I heard it. Too many times, you know? No, I know. I'm too young, right? I'm too simple-minded. You were teased, Dad was a drunk, right? And he thought he was gonna die.
Stop it, please, stop! God. My God, what incident? Before you were even born. You want to judge me and my marriage based on that? You want to sum up my entire history with your father in one ugly, loaded word?
A word you can't seem to bring yourself to say. Why not? You used to be able to. I'm just calling what you told the police it was. Because you didn't tell them it was complicated, or okay with you, or love at first sight, so when did this become the official version?
You know what? I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this! This is my life. I lived it, and nobody else has the right to say what it looked like, or what it was, or what it felt like, except me. It's my right. It's my right to judge. My God. You know, everybody thinks they know what love is. Or what a kiss is. You know, but does it really feel the same way or mean the same thing to any two different people? Look, when it comes down to what happens between a man and a woman, does naming it really make you understand it?
I understand it. Because I've seen it. I've seen rape close up, Mom. And what it did to Elizabeth Weber. How it changed her. It made her afraid to get out of bed in the morning. Changed the way she dressed. Made her forget how to smile. Now she tenses up at every unexpected sound, and now I see her getting angry. Anger. She wants to get back some of her own. But I guess that's the step you just kind of skipped over, isn't it? Maybe you need to be kidnapped or raped to feel important to somebody.
Stop that! I am your mother! I have loved you since before you were born. When you look back on your life up until this point, the face that you will always see is mine, holding you, feeding you, singing you to sleep. You will never be connected to another human being in the same way, and nor will I. But you don't own me. You didn't create me. I had a life before you and separate from you. And there are things about me that are private. That you will never and should never know, and that I don't have to explain. All right, I will volunteer this much. Your father loved me. Always! And circumstances collided that night in a way that they never had before and they never had since. And your father and I rose above it. And we created a life together, a good life, in spite of it all. And that's the conclusion that you should be drawing, Lucky. Instead, you know, you're taking 1 hour out of a lifetime. And you're using it to create a monster that you say is me. And another one that you say is your father. My God, you know, it's as if you never even knew us at all.
I knew what you wanted me to. I thought what you wanted me to. About you. About Dad. You know, there were a couple times when you had me in schools, and it gave me a chance to see what other kids, you know, normal kids, what they were like. You know what's the biggest thing they worry about? Whether their parents were lying, they were adopted. Never occurred to me. But that's how it feels right now. That you lied to me my whole life about who my parents were.